Hello friends, welcome back again to our math lesson. We still talk about the topic quadratic equations. Now I have another question here. 3p plus 1 square, in the bracket square, equals 24. Okay. Now first we look at this, how we get rid of this bracket. So we put here 3p plus 1 equals, now this move there becomes square root 24. Okay, so 3p plus 1 equals square root 24. Now square root 24 is not perfect square, so we really need to work this out. So we look here, square root 24. We work this out manually. We can also use our calculator. Just to press the button, we find it. But I want to show you how to work this out manually. Okay, so we have we bring here square root 8 times square root 3. None of this perfect square, so we continue. Square root of 4 is 2 times square root 3. So this we get square root 4 times square root 2 times square root 3. Now square root 4, among these, only square root 4 is perfect square. So we have 2 here. Square root 2 times square root 3 is square root 6 equals 2 square root 6. That's the answer. Okay, let's look at another way. Square root 24. Look at another way. So this becomes square root 6 times square root 4. Now, between these two, square root 4 is perfect square. So we have square root 6 times perfect square. Square root 4 is 2. So this equals square root 6 times 2 equals 2 square root 6. So we see here, the answer is the same. No, this is wrong, okay? This is not 2 square root 3. 2 square root 6, it's here. Square root 2 times square root 3 is square root 6. 2 times square root 6 is 2 square root 6. So we get two answers the same. Okay? You can also use factor 3, no problem. Factor 3. So we put 24 here. Okay? You have 12, you have 2 here. Okay? Then you have 6, you have 2 here. Okay. Now, this factor 3, remember that 24, even though we are using factor 3 here, but 24 is square root. Okay, so all the numbers here square root. So 12 square root, 6 square root, 2 also. Okay, now to find the answer for this using the using the factor 3, we take the numbers that are the same, 2 and 2 here. Okay, 2 and 2 are the same. So 2 times 2 is, remember, this square root. Everything is square root. So 2 times 2, so 4. Okay, so this is square root 4. And this one is remains square root 6. Does not change. Square root 6. Now square root 4, we know it is 2. So 2 times square root 6 here equals 2 square root 6. So it's the same. We use 3 different ways. It's the same. 2 square root 6, 2 square root 6, 2 square root 6. So it's the same. Or you can just press your calculator. No problem. You can press the calculator. So 24. Yeah, square root. We have 4.9. So you can use this. You can use this also. 4.9. Okay, no problem. We use the decimal. We use the decimal answer here, 4.9. Okay, so 3p plus 1 equals 4.9. All right, so 3p equals, this one moves to the other side, so 4.9 minus, this plus becomes minus 1 equals 3.9. So P equals 3.9 over 3. Interesting. Let's find out. Use this to make it faster. I think, yeah, we can just look at here. 3 and 3 is 1. 0.9 and 3 is 3. So P equals 1.3. Okay. So we have 1.3. So this is the positive side of it. Remember that this is plus minus, okay? So this is plus minus 4.9. Now this is the positive side of it. Let's look at the negative side. We fill this out. Okay, I have shown you how to work out manually square root that is not perfect, like 24 here. So you know the way how to do it now. Now we look at the negative side. So 3p plus 1 equals minus 4.9. Okay, that's the negative side of it. This is the positive side, p equals 1.3. Now let's look at the negative side. So 3p equals, this moves there, becomes minus 4.9 minus 1. Yeah, some of my students look at this, they're confused. They say, minus, what is this minus? But let me write this expression in a simple way. So minus 4.9 plus minus 1. Okay, so this means that the negative will increase. A simple way to explain this like this. You borrow money from someone, okay? You borrow, you borrow twice. So first time you borrow 4.9 so dollar. This $4.9 is not your money. You borrow it from someone. So the value of it is negative. Okay. And then the next day you borrow again because the first borrow was not enough. So you borrow again. This time is $1. You borrow $1 again. So first you borrow $4.9. Second, you borrow $1. So this means that your debt increases. Okay, your debt increases from $4.9 to $5.9. But remember, this $5.9 that you have in your hand is not really your money. It is someone else's money, and you need to return to the person. Okay, whether they use interest or not, yeah, that $4.9 is not yours. You need to return. So the value of that money is negative. So you have here minus $5.9. Okay, this is the case here. So we have here minus 4.9 minus 1 is minus 5.9. All right, so 3p equals minus 5.9. All right, so p equals minus 5.9 over 3. Okay, let's use our calculator to make it faster. 5.9. Hey, sorry, it's not 59. 5.9. Okay, 5.9 over 3. 1.96. So this is minus 1.96. Okay. So the positive side of it P equals 1.3, and the negative side is minus 1.96. All right, I think, yeah, that's all. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope this simple explanation helps you how to solve this kind of quadratic questions, okay, this kind of question. I also show you how to work out a square root that is not perfect manually. You can always use your calculator, but it's also good you know how to solve this kind of square root manually as well. All right, thank you again for watching, and for those who haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you like this video, don't forget to like the strike button, to leave your comments. Okay, I need your comments to encourage me, to motivate me, give me new ideas to continue producing new videos. Okay, thank you very much once again. I'll see you in the next video.